Good morning, students. So today we'll be starting with chapter 3, The Turning Point, written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now, before we begin with the chapter, let's read about the author. Know the author. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, known as the Missile Man of India, served as the 11th President of the Indian Republic. He was born on 15 October 1931 at Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu. Dr. Kalam is also the author of several books and has written many poems for children. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the 11th President of India and he is also known as the Missile Man of India. He was a great writer as well and has written many books for children. The present chapter is an extract taken from the book My Teachers, which was also written by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was born in Rameswaram, a small village in Tamil Nadu. So let's read the chapter now. The turning point. Now, what does the turning point mean? The turning point is a change in a situation or in somebody's life which has a beneficial result, or a turning point is a point in someone's life which changes a person's life completely or which leaves an impact on a person's life. So this chapter also talks about an event which happened in APJ's life or in Dr. Kalam's life when he was a child, and how that event left an impact on him and how it changed his life. So we'll begin with the story, but before we do that, I would like to tell you that from today onward, we'll be doing guided reading like we used to do in the class. Now I am going to read few words or maybe a line and will give you enough time to repeat after me. So let me just show you, let me just give you an example how we are going to do it. Sometimes an event may bring about an important change in the life of a person, a group, or a country. Such an event acts as a turning point. Discuss how these events can act as turning points. So I hope you have understood how to read after me. So let's begin now. The turning point. Sometimes an event may bring about an important change in the life of a person, a group, or a country. Such an event acts as a turning point. Discuss how these events can act as turning points. A student wins a scholarship. A scientist finds a cure for cancer. A player loses his wicket on the first ball. A country discovers oil reserves off its coast. So students, you can discuss this with your family members that how these events can change one's life. So let's read further now. So let's get started, and I want you all to read along with me. As I read one line, please repeat after me, okay? And I'm giving pauses so that you get enough time to do that. I remember my teacher Shri Siva Subramanya Iyer, who taught me in class 5. It was he who sowed the seeds of a vision in my life. He was a very good teacher, and all of us loved to attend his class. One day he was teaching us about a bird's flight. He drew a diagram of a bird in flight and explained how it creates lift. He also explained how it changes direction while flying. For 25 minutes, he lectured us on things such as lift, drag, and how birds fly in formations of 10, 20, or 30. So, the first character introduced in the story is Mr. Shiva Subramanya Iyer. And who is he? He is the teacher of Dr. Kalam, and he taught him when he was in class 5. Now, the students loved to attend his class, and as he was a really good teacher, and Mr. Shiva Subramanya Iyer, he taught the students about the flight of bird. Now it means that how the birds fly. Now in order to explain this, he drew a diagram of a bird and explained how birds change direction while flying and how they fly in groups of 10, 20 or 30. So let's read further now. At the end of the class, he wanted to know whether we had understood how a bird flies. I said I had not understood. When I said this, he asked whether the others had understood or not. Many students said that they too had not understood. Our teacher was really concerned about this. But he did not get upset by our response. So when the lecture was over or when the class ended, Mr. Iyer asked the students that whether they have understood the principles of flight or not. Now Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, when he was asked by the teacher, he refused and he said that no, he hasn't understood. And when the teacher asked the same question from the other students, they also gave the same response that they have not understood the flight, that how the principles of flight of a bird. Now the teacher was really concerned. He was very worried. Concerned means worried. He was worried to hear the response, the reactions given by the students. So that's it for today. Now your today's homework is to practice reading with correct pronunciation and proper pauses. You are required to read the first 2 paragraphs and record an audio and send the same to the class group between 12 to 12:30. So I'm looking forward for your audios. All right. Thank you.